make a basic chatbot. So in order to make a basic chatbot, you need LangChain. By the help of LangChain framework, you can make any basic chatbot. Easily you can make a basic chatbot. For example, this is example and this is the code for basic chatbot. You can copy this code and you can paste this code and you can make a basic chatbot. And if you want to connect this basic chatbot with your front end, so by the help of API, you can easily connect this chatbot to a front end. So that's what you can do. But for that, you need few things. You need to install LangChain library. So maybe if you run this command, maybe it's not going to work. So you have to search how to install LangChain library, LangChain Google GenAI library. So that's what you have to check. And before that, you have to install LangChain as well. So people install LangChain and Google GenAI. So LangChain Google GenAI. So you will get here from here. So you can click here, you can copy and you can download this one. Hit install. It's going to take some time. It has been installed, and now what we need to do, we can, okay, so we can copy the code. So we can copy the code. Okay, so the code has been copied. And we need one more thing. We need to copy the API key and we need to paste it, which is very important here. So you need API key. So in order to get API key, you can do one thing. You can go to AI Studio, AI, Google AI Studio. And from here, you can make any API key. You can create API key. So go to get API key. And from here, you can create API key easily. And I already have API keys, so I don't need to create it again and again. So I'm going to use one of the API keys. So I'm going to copy and okay, so I will paste it here. Let me check. And now what I'm going to do, my basic chatbot is ready. So this was very easy. So it is very easy to make a basic chatbot. You can see, I mean, this is the result. If you want to make it more precise, you can do one thing. You can do this. X is equal to dot content. Maybe it's going to work here. Sorry, okay. So this is, you can write anything. This is the output. About China. Let me import from library. This is Markdown. Let me run both the cells. This is Markdown function. So by the help of Markdown function, we can beautify the output. You can see. So we're gonna get very beautiful output now by the help of this function. I hope so. Let us wait for a while and then we're gonna get the output. You can see, so I got output. So this is very easy to make a chatbot, and now you can connect this with front end by the help of API. So that's what we can do, and just for the way to make a simple chatbot. So it is very easy. It take only 5 minutes to make a chatbot. And now I'm going to teach how to retrieve any data from a vector database, or whether, I mean, for example, if you have any PDF file and if you have any question from that PDF file and you want to retrieve data from that PDF file. So by the help of RAG, you can easily retrieve any data from that PDF file. But before that, you have to upload that PDF file in vector database. And if you have any question from that PDF file, you can ask that question and you will get answer from that PDF file. So that's what you can do. So let me teach you how it is possible. So let me show you the documentation here for that. Okay, this is something else. So this is the documentation for RAG. So how to perform RAG? So I can show you here. So like there are many ways to perform RAG operation. So this is one of the way. So here we can make a graph. Generally, if you want to make a graph, you can make graph. Otherwise, it's not important to make graph. So we have another way of performing RAG operation as well. So first of all, we have to load the data. So for example, if you have a PDF file, you have to load it, and then you have to split that PDF file in chunk, and then you have to embed it. And then you have to store that PDF file in vector store. Same thing you can do with any link. So if you have any link, so you can do same thing. You can load that link, then you can split that link, and then you can embed it, and then you can store that what you can do. So it is very easy. It's not difficult. Let me show you the code. So this is an example of code you can see here. So for that, so for this, for in order to make basic chatbot, we need only LLM, right? Large language model. But here we need LLM. Along with that, we need embedding model. If you have subscription of OpenAI, then you can use OpenAI embedding. Otherwise, we have so many other embedding model as well. You can get embedding model from NVIDIA website. You can get embedding model from Hugging Face as well, and then you can use it. So this is the basic code for that. You can see, so you have to write code for your embedding model, and then you have to write code. So this is the function. So this is the way to load. For example, if you're loading web-based website, then you have to load like this. And if you want to load any other thing, for example, if you want to load any PDF file, then let me show you how to load PDF file. So you can load PDF file like this. Okay. So we have a loader function. So in order to load PDF file web-based, you can use PyPDF function. So in order to load website, you can use web-based loader function. So you can import this function and you can use it. So we have web-based loader and we have PyPDF loader. And one way is to you can use this function. You can make a splitter function. So first of all, like I can load the document. So I have a document and I have to load it. So loader.load. So you have a document, you have to load it, and then you have to split the document and chunk, and then you have to, with the help of this function, you can split the document as well. Then you have to store the document and in-memory vector store. You can use MongoDB. We have files. We have so many kind of vector store. So that's what you can do. So this is for, I mean, you can see that what I have done here. And if you want to add more document, for example, here I have added one document. If you want to add more document in same vector database, so you can use this function. So again, you have to split those document into chunk, and then you can add a document in same vector database, and you have to mention everything. You have to mention the detail. So that is the way. And then you can see this is the function to generate output. So you can as I have mentioned, you do whatever you want to do, website, PDF, and then this is the way you can make API and you can connect with it. Front end, you can make the API key by the help of Flask. Not API key, you can make API key by the help of Flask or by the help of Django. You can deploy, you can use Fast API as well. You can deploy it, and then you can connect with your front end. I will show you the demo how to connect with your front end as well. And this is another way. So you can see this is web-based loader, which has been used in this documentation, and same thing, text splitter. Uh, you can split the document which you get. And then you have to add a document, which is very important, and you have some pre-built prompt which you can use if you want. Otherwise you can make your own prompt as well. And then you have to make the state. We have retrieve function, we have generate function, and we have so graph builder. So if you want to build graph, so we have two ways. So we do not want to build graph, you do not need to build. But if you build graph, so maybe your accuracy will be better, so you can build the graph and then you can get the response. So this is very easy. So here, I mean, in place of loader, you can use any kind of loader. I have gave you demo. I have given you a demo of web-based loader and PyPDF loader. Okay, let me show you full demo. Let me run those commands first of all. Let me run everything. Okay, I do not need to run all this thing because I have already all the libraries installed in my environment, Python environment. So let me run all the commands one by one. So since this is Hugging Face embedding model, it takes very long time. So we have another model as well. For example, we have NVIDIA model, we have some other models, OpenAI embedding. So since I do not have subscription of OpenAI embedding, that's why I'm not using that. So I'm using Hugging Face. You can run this. I mean, it takes some time. Hugging Face has some problem. It takes a very long time. And this is my API key. So if you are using Grok API key, then you can go to Grok website and you can get API key and you can use this model. So we have so many models in Grok. So this is one of the open source model of Grok. You can use this. So if you want to use any other model, you can use other model as well. It is your choice. Wait for a while. Okay. As I said, this is Hugging Face embedding very slow. It took 1 minute. Okay, I have to pause the video. Yeah, it took 2 minutes. Let me run this through. So as I mentioned, we have to use LLM, we have to use embedding model, and I'm running this function for a splitter and this function for generation of output. So we have another function as well. If you want to use any other function, you can use other function as well. And now let me run this. So this is a splitter 2. Okay, let me use this splitter 2 is for web-based loader. I mean, you can, okay, no, it's not for web-based loader. So you can use any loader for splitter 1, splitter 2. So let me run this command. So this is PDF file. And now I'm gonna run this one. Let me do one thing. Let me import the markdown function. Accept markdown is better. Accept. Markdown D. I want key point of this document. If you have any other question, you can ask any question from document. You can ask key point, you can ask summary. If you have any question, then you can ask. So this document was about quantum computer. So that's why I asked for key point. That's it. Okay, now I'm going to explain the code, which is mentioned in documentation, this code. But before that, I have to make some changes. So let me, okay, I already have both the things. I have LLM, I have vector embedding model. I just need to copy and paste this code. Let me copy and paste this code. But after that, I have to make some changes as well in this code. Okay, LangGraph. So I don't have LangGraph. Okay, LangGraph. I have to install LangGraph as well. and vector store a document. I have to import. Okay, wait a minute. In order to add document, so what was the name? Embedding model, not vector store, embedding model. Embedding model dot add document. I have to install LangGraph here. So let me check how to install LangGraph. Um, hmm, Here, copy this command and paste it. Your LangGraph will be installed in a while. You can paste it here, and if you want to paste in terminal, you can run all this command in terminal as well. It is your choice. If you want to run in terminal, you can run here. If you want to run here, you can run here as well. It is totally your choice. I run here generally not run in terminal because sometimes you face some error in terminal, so that's why I'm not running terminal at all. So let us wait for a while, and then this is WebPaste Loader, so you can copy and paste any link, and you can ask any question, or you can use any other loader as well. You can use PyPDF loader as well if you want, but here I'm going to use a link. Let me use not this link, so I can use this link. Or I can use any link here. Or let me copy the link and paste it. So LangGraph has been installed, and now I have pasted a link from a news. Let me try to run vector store. Okay, retrieve. Not vector store, so I have embedding model. I have to replace because this, sorry, embedding model, similarity search. Because I have used embedding model here, not vector store. So my name is, okay, so here I have put name embedding model for vector embedding model, not vector store. So that's why I have to mention embedding model, not vector store. And now let me try to run this command. I hope so there won't be any error. If there will be any error, maybe I have to check it. Let me check what error I'm getting here. A Hugging Face embedding has no attribute add document. Okay, Hugging Face does not have that attribute add document. Okay, it does not have that attribute. Let me check. It might have that attribute. Does not have that attribute. Okay, maybe it is post add document. Let me check. Okay, let me check. We have this function. Directly, maybe we cannot add, but we can use something else. We can embedding a document. No, we can do one thing. Where's the doc? Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. What mistake I made here? Literally, it's something else. I had to make changes here, so this is not what I was looking for. I made a mistake here, so let me go. Where's the documentation? I lost it. Actually, I made a mistake here, so that's why I'm getting errors. So I would like to apologize for that mistake. Okay. Okay, sorry. Whatever I'm waiting. It's my mistake. Okay, sorry for wasting your time. I know like video is a little bit lengthy, so I would like to apologize again for wasting time. What's happening today? Let me copy the code and paste it again. I hope so there won't be any error right now. Okay, let me copy and paste a link. This link. This link. I hope so there won't be any problem this time, because this time everything is fine. Let me copy and paste. Okay, this one. Okay. Now let me do one thing. Oh no, I'm gonna ask some other question. My question would be different. My question is the I only want key point. Key point. Yes, summary of article is fine. Let me check the summary of this article. What happened? What's wrong with the summary of article? During task name generated. LLM is not defined. Okay, I got the point. LLM is not defined, but because the name of LLM is wait a minute, I can do. Let me define LLM. It's not difficult to define. Actually, name of LLM is model. That's why I got the error. Let me do it again. Now LLM is defined. Did I provide the context? Okay. I have already provided the context. Okay, let me check. Okay. So I have so many documents here. Okay, let me change the name here. So name is vector store. Let me okay, memory vector store embedding model. Please provide a context. Okay, context is there in my opinion. So I have already provided a context. This is the context in my opinion. So what's happening? Well, I'm not getting the result. Similarity search. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me check the article and let me ask any question. I'm not getting the summary because of graph. DeepSeek are one shot. Let me copy this. Let me check what I am going to get here after giving this. Oh, what the hell? He does not know anything here? Maybe like he does not have any context. That's why he does not know anything. What's wrong with this application? I'm not getting anything here. I'm not getting output. I have already given the context, but I'm not getting anything. So this is a very bad thing. I mean, I supposed to have. Is there something wrong here? Well, I'm not getting anything here. So he does not even know about DeepSeek. I have already given the article, BBC article, it is not providing any information. So maybe I have to do one thing. So this is not a good way to provide article. So let me do one thing. Web-based loader, splitter. So I can use web-based loader, simple web-based loader. I got the point. I do not have Langsmith API key. I have to mention that API key. Then I will get the result. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this in my next video. I would like to apologize for that. Okay, so I'm gonna cover in that video. So like sooner I'm gonna make that video and I will cover everything in that video. I'm gonna mention LangSmith API key and I will mention each and every single thing in that video.